Well, the damage is done. No, just playing, but show you what you're waiting for. Oh, bro, this is gonna be my first time sitting in the camera. A deal is a deal. I doubted. Come here. I doubted Coach Palm and Deion Sanders, so this is what happened to me. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Y'all see the back? You know what I'm saying? Woo! Bro, I bought again, man. Ah. Alright, let's just wrap up this video. So, I learned my lesson the hard way. Colorado fans or people in general that was wanting Colorado to win, so I would shave my head. Hope y'all are happy. I'm a man of my word. I told you guys. Dude, I remember saying vividly 3 months ago, I was like, man, I ain't even worried. Why don't I even make the deal? The deal, I got nothing in return. I just randomly said in a video, I was like, oh yeah. Matter of fact, I'm so confident that Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, Colorado, they ain't gonna beat TCU. If TCU does lose, I'll put everything on the line. I'll shave my head bald. And why'd that take so long to go down? Yeah, so Saban just burned all of our timeouts. There's 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go in this game. And obviously you can tell I'm not happy, to say the least. Let's just yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Let's see what happens on this third down, man. I got so much to say, man. You might as well get you a popcorn snack or whatever you want for this video, because I got a lot to say. Let me fix my camera on my tripod. 3rd and 7, 34-24, 509. If Texas gets this, or no, Quinn gets this, which they probably will, this game is over. I'm going to assume they get this. They're going to pass because Sartnado's not a weenie. There's no way they run this ball. They ran the ball. And what do you know? They got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I caught it. I don't really know why I'm too shocked. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I very rarely get. I said on my phone. I very rarely get upset, but so hold on. Let me calm down for like 30 seconds. Let me eat me a strawberry Sour Patch Kid. 3rd and 7. They ran the ball. The game's on the line. Do you want to play or not? I'm talking to this Alabama team. 1st and 10, they got another 5 yards. You know they're going to run the ball. Let me get a swig of my Coke Zero. I got some stuff to say. And yeah, as the fans are leaving, heck, I would have left earlier. It's embarrassing, man. It's honestly embarrassing. Oh, we finally stopped them. Hey, we held them to a 0-yard gain. But guess what? The game's over. I'm sorry for screaming. Y'all know that's not who I am. And I'm going to analyze this game, but first things first, I need to get some things off my chest. There's now 3 minutes and change left. It's 3rd and 7 again. God, hey, it's 3rd and 7 again. How much you want to bet they run the ball up the middle and get it? Gosh, man. I don't want to pull out the whiteboard this fast, but good gosh almighty. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, don't you? All right, Texas called timeout. Good. This gives me time to write on the whiteboard. I got 3 letters for you, Jalen Milrow. Hold on, it's 3rd and 7. Let's see if they run the ball up the middle and get this. They almost got it. Can y'all read that for me? What does that spell? CDL. Jalen Milroe, this isn't anything personal. I was rooting for you, man. We was all rooting for you. And you failed. I gave you chances people told me, Matt, he's not the answer. You got to go with Ty Simpson. And I actually was like, no, I'm going to give him a chance this year. Last year it was rough against A&M. It was rough in the spring game, but I'm going to give him a chance. And look who's the idiot. Me. Like I was saying, though, Jalen Milroe, this isn't anything personal. This is a football take. Your time's up, buddy. You're done. You're going to have a good career in something. I think you're a bright young man. As we go offsides to lose the game. That just sums up tonight, don't it? That just sums up tonight. Oh, great. Put a dent in my ceiling. Whatever, man. I'm done with this. Jalen Milroe. Let me lock back in here. So, hold on. Okay. I think you're a great young man, great humble young man. It's just not working out, okay? It's like that toxic relationship. You want it to work out. Why are we being aggressive when he's taking a knee? The game's over, fellas. You want it to work out, but it's not going to work out. Jalen Milroe, what beat us in this game? We lost by 10. Score 34-24. Let me write this up here and explain something to y'all. And I might have to get a new battery for that's what I checked. Battery on the camera was getting extremely low. And it still is extremely low. Okay, I might be able to finish this video, maybe not. Score, 34-24. Off the top of my head, you know what beat us? Those 2 interceptions. I don't have a problem with throwing interceptions. My problem is with Jalen Milroe. He's a bull in the china shop. He threw them right to him. This is how Texas, the defensive backs for Texas, they look confused. They caught the ball. It hit him in the chest. They was like, what? Is this real? They take off running. You throw the ball right at them. I don't understand what you see some plays, man. And I hate talking bad about you, but I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, man. I'm always going to tell you what you need to hear. Ah, yes. I love when teams come into our home stadium and give us a nice little butt whooping. That's what it was. It was a butt whooping. I just need to stop, man. I just really need to stop. He threw him right to him. Let me pull up his stats. I'm curious. As you can see right here, Jalen Milroe, 14 for 27. Okay, that's okay. 2 touchdowns. He had some good passes. But here's what beat us. Yeah. 2 costly INTs. One of them gifted them 7 points. The other, I think they got a field goal or they capitalized or something. Did they get a field goal or a touchdown on the other one? I can't remember. But as you see right here, Quinn Ewers, he was 24 for 38, 300-something yards. I think he had 300-something yards. But I know he had 3 touchdowns. And here's the biggest key. Quinn Ewers, stay with me. I'm not editing any of this out. Stay with me. Quinn Ewers, you know how many interceptions he had? That was like a dinosaur egg, but 0. 0, 0, 0. The better quarterback normally in games like this, when you got 2 not top heavy, but 2, what's the word I'm looking for? 2 teams that are extremely gifted and talented, normally the separation in these games is quarterback play. And that's what it was tonight and last year. That's what it was. What was the separation last year in the game? We had the better quarterback, Bryce Young. This year, I told you heading to the game. You can go watch the videos. It's documented. Quinn Ewers was the best quarterback and is the best quarterback in this game, and he proved it tonight. It wasn't even close. And I hate to say that. I'm a Bama fan. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Quinn Ewers, man, that guy can play, man. Guy can play. If you're a Texas fan, you know I've been praising him since day one. Dude can play. And yeah, he's giving everybody high fives. And yeah, I see a lot of Texas fans show down. And first, I always forget to do this, but because I want to talk about my team. But congratulations to the Longhorns, man. I think I've got a heck of a team. I'll talk about y'all in just a second. But my biggest takeaway from this game, and I'm going to recap. I need to go to bed because I'm going to say some crazy stuff if I don't get off here now. My biggest takeaway from this game is Alabama's defense. I know they gave up 34, and that's going to be deceiving. I thought Alabama's defense looked ferocious. They were hard-hitting. I was very proud of the defense. And also, the other takeaway on the offense side of the ball is that our offensive line is like that one-ply toilet paper in the middle school bathroom in 7th grade. Terrible, awful. You can poke a finger through it. Offensive line's terrible. Texas, they got away with rushing 3 to 4 guys almost every single play, and they were getting to Milroe. I thought Milroe, outside those 2 INTs, he didn't play that bad. Really didn't, considering the circumstances. He was scrambling for his life. It's just the 2 interceptions. Those are killer, man. You can't have those. You're basically gifting them points. And I don't want to harp on that a lot, but it's the reality. It's hard to overcome costly turnovers. Jalen Milroe is a bull in a china shop. It's just hard to overcome that. Same thing last year against Texas A&M. We barely overcame that. We probably should have lost that game, but we won it. And I forgot about Auburn in California. They're kicking off at 9:30. I hope I can stay up for that game. And yeah, it's really wrapping up right here. I'm just watching the rest of it. Congratulations yet again to Texas. But quarterback play, and also biggest takeaway is that I was very impressed with Texas, their front seven and their rushing defense. I said this last night, guys, in another video I did. It was a last-second video. I uploaded at midnight. I was like, hey, what if Texas, they stop the run and make Jalen Milroe beat them, right? And what if Alabama gets down by 14? I stated word for word, I don't think Jalen Milroe is gifted enough. I don't think Jalen Milroe is gifted enough at all to carry Alabama down from 14 or 17 points. That's not the play style. Jalen Milroe plays better when he is, I'm watching this Auburn game, I need to lock in. When he is playing with the lead or tied, it's just not a recipe for success when Alabama and Jalen Milroe are down by 14 or 17 points. With Bryce Young, you could do that. With Mac Jones and Tua and maybe even Jalen Hurts, you could do that. But with Milroe, you can't do that. I wonder how many rushing yards Texas had. Okay, so Texas only had 105 rushing yards. That's what I was saying. I thought Alabama's defense did pretty good. Yeah, we gave up 350 to Quinn Ewers, but sometimes in life, you got to tip your cap to your opponent. I thought Sarknado, which is Steve Sarkisian, called a heck of a game. I love me some Sarkisian. And I thought Quinn Ewers made a lot of great plays. When I say that, I mean, yeah, Alabama's defense didn't play phenomenal, but give some credit to Texas. Don't just discredit Texas. Alabama's defense, or Alabama's rushing, we had 107 rush yards on 35 carries. We averaged 3.1 yards per carry. Just not going to cut it, man. Not going to cut it. And Milroe had 255 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, which is good enough to win you the game, but you can't have 2 costly turnovers. It is what it is. And also, got to bring this up. Hold on. How did I almost forget to speak about this? Hold on. Yeah, let me write this down. Another reason why we lost this game that your casual isn't even going to think of. Alabama had 10 penalties. Texas only had 4. We had 3 penalties, or 2 penalties, 2 or 3, I can't remember, where the snapper, he can't even snap the ball. He's so nervous for playing big bad Texas, he's fumbling the snap. All in all I have to say about this game is congratulations to Texas. Jalen Milroe didn't play good, quarterback play hurt us, but at the end of the day, I thought Texas played a heck of a game. I'm going to tip my cap to my opponent. Texas got a good team, man. They got a good team. They should have beat us last year, and this year, they didn't leave it up for anything. They just went out there and whooped our butts. Sometimes in life, you got to man up, put your pride and ego inside, and say, aside. You get what I'm trying to say? Sorry, I'm flustered. You got to put your pride and ego aside and say, you know what? That guy was better than me. That guy whooped my butt. That's what Texas did. Texas was a better team tonight. And, I wouldn't say it wasn't close, but they were just a better team. We'll leave it at that. There's so much more I could say. I'm just mad, frustrated. Of course, you never want to see your team lose, especially in a college game day here. It's a night game. Last time we lost at home was against LSU and Joey Burrow in 2019. But I really don't know what more to say, guys. We just got out and played. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to try to hang my head too much because Texas is a good ball club. And for the Alabama fans out here that are going to say, oh, the season's over, the dynasty's over, I don't believe all that. I don't believe all that. The season's not over. This is an out-of-conference game. Alabama can still run the table and make the playoff. So, now, am I saying that's going to happen? No. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just giving you the possibilities. Just because you lose an out-of-conference game to Texas, which is going to be more likely a top 6 probably a top 6 team when these new rankings come out, your season's not over. Now, if you lose 2 games, as we know, a team with 2 losses never made the 14 playoffs. So, Alabama, you have no more room for error. Now, here's something else we need to talk about in a different video. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with all of you. We got a problem, and a big problem, to say the least. We and as in we, Alabama, don't have a quarterback. But more importantly, I got a bone to pick with Jalen Milroe, and I hope this don't rub you the wrong way, Jalen Milroe. I advise you, if you are watching this video, to click off, but some things need to be said, and I need to get some things off my chest. I just don't understand how you throw the ball. Hold on, clip up, Matt. Oh, and just keep watching. Watch this video all the way through. I'm going to show you guys how to throw an actual football. I'm going outside, and I'm going to show you guys, more importantly, Jalen Milroe and this entire Alabama coaching staff, how you throw a football. Promise you. Better than Jalen Milroe, better than anybody on the roster. Give me a chance. Give White Randy a shot. I'm not joking. I can throw this thing, and y'all going to see that in just a second. But here's my big question. Let me take the football down. Jalen Milroe. Or as everybody calls you now, Jalen Mildew or Mildew. I've seen all the jokes on Twitter. I would understand this a little bit more if you was a true freshman or even a sophomore. But you've been in for not one, not two, but 3 seasons, man. How do you not develop? How do you not get better? Look at Jalen Hurts. Yeah, everybody gave Jalen Hurts a hard time in Alabama, but he was starting as a true freshman. He got better and better and better and better and better every single year. You know what Jalen Milroe's doing? This was where he was 3 years ago. This is where he's at now. And this is where he's at now. Hasn't improved a single bit, not even to the slightest. Blows my mind. Got a rocket launcher of an arm. He's an athletic specimen. He's an athletic freak. I think he'd thrive at running back or tight end or somewhere else, but not quarterback. He just he can't process and read defenses. And that's why I think Shedeur Sanders is such a great quarterback. Not going to call him elite quite just yet, but I think Shedeur Sanders is a great quarterback because look what he did against Nebraska today. He won't lose you a game. He always makes the right play. He takes what the defense gives him. Same thing with Quinn Ewers. I consider Quinn Ewers an elite quarterback because Quinn Ewers is not only just going to not lose you a game, he always makes the right plays, but this is what takes you from great to elite. He makes exceptional plays. Jalen Milroe, or any quarterback in the future for Alabama, we don't need you to be Superman Cam Newton. We just need you to go out there. Here, I'll show you. Go out there. Hold on. Clip up. Hit. Hold on, let me back up. Let me show you a little something. Blue 52, Nebraska sucks. Hit. Blue 52. Hit. Hey, I can hand him off under my legs. I can go around the back. I do whatever, man. Just hand the ball off, and then occasionally get you 5 yards. Hit. Draw back. It's all about the footwork, too. Hit. You can't see my foot, but you got cross. It's simple. And I honestly believe, I think Jalen Milroe might need glasses or contacts. I think he sees 3 people out there, and he's just like, oh, yeah, I'm aiming for the dude in the middle. I just don't understand what he sees on some plays. And here's the thing, guys. Jalen Milroe would be a good quarterback for a Ole Miss, Mississippi State, a Kentucky, a South Carolina, teams like that. But he's just not a good quarterback for that. You got to understand the standard at Alabama, at Georgia, at the little bro Ohio State, and Michigan. You got to be elite. If you're not, even if you're great, you're going to get criticized. You got to be an elite quarterback at these schools. And Jalen Milroe ain't even great, and I don't even know if he's really good or even good at all. He's slightly above average at best right now. So that's the standard, man. And I've seen a lot of people posting this on Twitter. By the way, go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Whoa, why didn't Nick Saban give Ty Simpson or Tyler Buckner a shot? Dude, what was you going to do? Throw him in there in the third quarter in a big-time game straight up cold off the bench? I agree with Saban. As bad as Milroe played, I do agree with leaving Milroe in the entire game because I don't think I would have made a move late in the third quarter because Milroe didn't throw that costly, what should have been pick 6 until late in the third quarter. And by that point, or was it the early fourth? I don't know. I'm flustered. I'm tired. He threw the pick 6 or should have been pick 6. You don't want to put a backup quarterback in the fourth quarter down by 10. I don't agree with that. You can do it in the second quarter or early third quarter, but fourth quarter, cold off the bench, you can't do that. Now, moving forward, here's a big question. And we'll talk about this in the future, probably tomorrow or Monday or all during the week. We got a serious quarterback problem because now what do we do moving forward? There's no way that coaching staff, Nick Saban, believes Joe Milroe's the guy. No way. So I guess you open up the quarterback battle again, and okay, why would you even even if Jalen Milroe does good in practice, why would you give it to him? You've seen it time after time. He did against A&M, 2 interceptions, fumble, or one interception. He had like 3 turnovers. He did in the spring game, 2 IT. Even the Texas game, hold on, I forgot about this. He threw a pass when it was 3-10 in the red zone, hit the Texas dude, tipped it, and it fell in Jermaine Burton's lap. That should have been an interception. Every single time Jalen Milroe throws the ball, I'm wincing. I'm like, please don't be an interception. Every single pass, it looks contested, it looks difficult. And it goes back to this, as an Alabama fan, we're spoiled. We've been spoiled with great quarterback play. Bryce Young, elite. Mac Jones, elite. Tua Tagovailoa, elite, and Jalen Hurts. And even at that, Jalen Hurts was an elite at Alabama, but he's been better than Jalen Milroe. And I've heard from my source in Tuscaloosa, apparently not Ty Simpson, but Tyler Butner, he hasn't been looking too good in practice. But heck, at this point in time, what we got to lose? Let's give it to either Butner or Simpson, because Milroe is not going to lead us to a championship. I wish he could. I was rooting for him, but at a certain point in time, when are you going to call an ace and a spade a spade? I've seen enough. He's had multiple different starts. Hasn't improved, hasn't changed. He's a grown man, been playing for 3 years. If he hasn't improved by now, why am I led to believe he's going to improve all throughout the season? He looks good against the MTSUs of the world, against the Chattanooga State Water Aquarium Community Colleges of the world, but not against your top dogs like A&M. And even last year, A&M was awful. We should have lost that game. Somehow we won it. And then this year against Texas. And let's not act like Texas has a decent defense, but I'm watching this Auburn game. But let's not act like freaking Texas has some elite Georgia 2021 or 2020 defense. They ain't built like that. I'm telling you what, though. Nick Saban, I'm finna go downstairs and show y'all. I'm going down to the garage. I'm not going outside. I might wake up the neighbors. I'm finna show you how to throw football. I'm telling you, I can play. I'm an athlete. I'm like a dual threat. I would compare myself to a kind of like a, ironically enough, Stetson DoorDash Bennett. As much as I hated on that dude, I kind of am like old Bennett. You know, I got a little decent. I can't throw it far, but I'm accurate. That's the thing. I'm accurate. From 0 to 20 yards, I'm on the money. Now, once you get past 20 yards, well, I wish you knew it. Watch, it's not my strong suit, but I'm not going to turn the ball over. I'm going to make the right play right where you. Dude, I'm also sneaky athletic. You know, I'm a first guy in, last guy out type of dude. Lunch pal. You got to hit him with it. Yeah, that was cringy and corny. Just disregard that. But anyway. So, man. Man, back in my day, y'all don't even know. In 7th period PE, 7th grade PE class, I said 7th period. 7th grade PE class, when I wasn't playing wide receiver, I played a little quarterback. That's down. All right, let me go downstairs and show you how to throw this rock. Or show Jalen Milroe how to throw this rock. All right, I'm going to get y'all to come with me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop up, see this basketball goal? I'm going to set it outside. I'm going to show y'all. I ain't even got to edit none of this out. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit it in my first try. Back here. Let me run back here. This. Sorry. Neighbors looking at me weird. Alabama, I need a tryout, man. Come on, man. I could set the camera right here. I'll go to right there, and near them bushes, that's the end of my driveway. I'll go right there and do it. If I miss, I literally hit the camera. Y'all better see a rope right here, son. I'm telling you. Lock in that 4th quarter. Down by 3, need a tutty to win. Just like 7th grade PE class. Holy crap, this is pretty far. This might be 30 yards. Hit. No cuts. Bro, you can't make this up. I can play, man. It's as simple as that. It's easy to me. It's easy. Jalen Milroe, if you don't get your act together, I'm going to take your job. Nick Saban, open up the walk-on tryouts, man. Look, do I think I'm personally good enough to play at Alabama? No, of course not. But here's what I will say. I ain't going to lose you a game. And I don't think Jalen Milroe is the option. So either A, play the backups, or B, give me a call. I don't deserve to have hair for being a fan of this Alabama team. Okay, there we go. Back at it like a crack at it. We all just saw what happened in the Alabama game. And yet again, I thought we had a quarterback problem after the Texas game. But shoot, we got more questions now after playing South freaking Florida than we did after Texas. What are we doing? Jalen Milroe didn't even play in this game against South Florida? And I get it. Let me break this down for y'all. I understand the move as to why you start Tyler Buchner in this game. It's very simple. It's like, I gave this analogy a couple of videos ago. I'm sure some of you may or may not remember. It's like, for example, you buy 3 cars, right? Well, we just test drove one of the cars in the Texas game. And yeah, it was all right. But we got 2 other cars and we don't know if they're going to be better and we don't know if they're going to be worse. And you're never going to know if you don't test them out. So that was Nick Saban's whole theory behind, okay, let's try Tyler Buchner and Ty Simpson in this game. Because if you never test them out, you don't know what you got. In worst case scenario, if you start Tyler Buchner in the game and Ty Simpson, you play them, and they're worse than your first car, which is Jalen Milroe in this analogy, well, you can always go back to your first car. It's like when you move out of your hometown, right? Okay, if you don't move out of your hometown, you won't know if you don't like it somewhere else or if you do like it somewhere else. But if you move out and you don't like it, guess what? You can go back. That is my logical thinking with this 3-man quarterback battle or whatever you want to call it. I understand trying out the other guys in a game against South Florida where you're pretty much guaranteed to win no matter how bad you play, and we played about as bad as it gets. I would grade our performance. I'd give it, okay, the defense did play good. So just because of the defense, I'm going to give it a D. But that's it. Offense, F. F, 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 F. Now looking ahead here, we got 2 options. Either A, we start Jalen Milroe. If we don't start Jalen Milroe, we're going to lose at least 4 to 5 more games. Or option number 2, or B, if you so call it, clip up. We put in White Randy. I'm not playing, man. Got the helmet. I got everything ready to go. Snap up. Oh, wait, I don't need the other one snapped in. Y'all done seen outside. I don't even need to show y'all. I can throw the rock. Because y'all know that. And y'all think I'm playing, oh yeah, Matt's trying to be funny. Matt's trying to be funny with the whole White Randy thing. Sorry. No, I'm not trying to be funny a single bit. I can play. I'm being dead serious. I think I can play better than Ty Simpson, Tyler Buchner, and maybe Jalen Milroe. But we only got 2 options that are liable. You either A, Nick Saban, give me a walk-on tryout, or B, you put Jalen Milroe in there and you leave him in there. Yes, we've already been over this. He is a bull in a china shop. He is going to throw interceptions. He is going to fumble. But he's also going to make a lot of plays. These 2 chumps, hold on. Whoa, buddy. There we go. These 2 chumps, Simpson and Buchner, they're awful. I don't even know how they got a scholarship to Bama. Buchner got to have some dirt or blackmail on Nick Saban. Ain't no way Buchner should have got recruited out of the transfer portal. As far as it goes for Simpson, he's a sitting duck in the pocket. His pocket awareness is a big fat 0. He's just not an Alabama quarterback. I don't even know if he's an SEC caliber quarterback or even a Power 5 caliber quarterback. He'd probably be good at Chattanooga State Water Aquarium Community College, but at Alabama, they ain't going to cut it out. So, like I said, we got to put Jalen Milroe back in there. But here's the thing. Sorry, I'm watching this game in the background. It appears as if Nick Saban doesn't necessarily, I don't want to say he doesn't like Milroe, but okay, I'm asking you guys a question. Why didn't we play Milroe in this game? A little weird, right? Because I thought, my thinking was we start Buchner. Trash, by the way, but we didn't know that going into the game. We start Buchner, and if he plays trash like he did, 5 for 14, 34 yards, then we insert Milroe. And we're back to normal. We're back to our original 2002 Honda Accord. Yeah, Jalen Milroe's not the greatest quarterback in the nation, but he gets the job done. You know, yeah, he's going to mess up. Sometimes he's not going to start in the morning when you crank him up, but outside of that, he'll get the job done. These two chumps and bozos and Uber Eats drivers, they got to be kicked off the team. I ain't going to hold you. We got to kick Simpson and Buckner off the team and open up a walk-on tryout or something. Or heck, I wouldn't be opposed to putting Jermaine Burton back there. I've seen him throw a couple of passes, and some of y'all are going to laugh at that. I'm being dead serious. Why not give us another dual threat option, a little wildcat? We might as well just go wildcat the entire game. Yet again, some of you are going to be like, haha, Matt's trying to be funny. I'm not being funny. I'm being dead serious. I want you to look me in my eyes. I'm being dead serious. Because going wildcat would have been 10 times better than that piss poor performance today from all two of the quarterbacks. Yeah, you think I'm playing? I ain't playing. 5 for 14, 34 yards. You call yourself a quarterback? This guy was rated a 5-star recruit for what? He got to have some blackmail on somebody. I know I'm better than Buckner. I'm telling you, I'm better than Buckner. Y'all saw me throw outside. I can throw, man. I can play. Ask about me. Ask my 7th grade PE coach. He know I can play. Anybody that ever played with me too, they know I can play. Now, my main position is wide receiver, but, you know, I can play quarterback. Athletes can do it all. It's the same thing with Deion Sanders, man. Football players, athletes, they can do a little bit of everything. Put me away. You know, the only position I probably really couldn't play is offensive line. I'm not built for the O-line, but I probably play a little tight end. I'm 6'1", 205. Probably play a little corner, safety, but I'm getting a little sidetracked here. Sound a little crazy. That's besides the point. The point is I can play quarterback if you need me, Nick Saban. Open up the walk-on tryout. The worst thing, okay, here's the worst thing that could happen. You open up the tryout, let me try out, and I'm awful. Okay, you just tell me no. That's where you was at before you let me try out. But I guarantee you I can't be much worse than old Buckner, 5 for 14, 34 yards. How is that even possible? South Florida is awful. 34 yards? Dude, I used to throw the ball at least 40 yards in 7th grade PE class per play. So, you know, how long was PE class? Like 45, 50 minutes? So every time we went out there, at least I normally had like 170 receiving yards, and I did play wildcat quarterback a couple times, so probably like 100 passing yards, but my main position was wide receiver. I think it goes without being said, guys. We got a problem. A big problem. And it's not even like we got close to solving this problem in this South Florida game. That was the thing. We were supposed to solve this problem in this game. But if anything, it got worse. To me, it's simple, though. Milroe's the guy. I mean, what else are you going to do back there? You got to put Milroe in there. That's my take on the situation. I can't get over how bad our quarterback situation is compared to what it used to be with Mac Jones, Tua, Bryce Young, Jalen Hurts, to where it's at now. It's humbling, to say the least. I think it's safe to say, just between me and you. Here, come on a little bit. There we go. Just between me and you, I think we're back. And when I say we're back to Demon, Alabama. So I got the Shiesty out. We back to this type. We're back to this type of Alabama, where teams are scared to play us because we got a defense. See, last year and the year before with old Bryce Young, don't get me wrong, I love me some Bryce Young, but it seemed like we got too much of that. We fell into the Hollywood trap. We fell in love with outscoring teams, scoring 50 points and only holding teams to 40 points. As my neighbor drives by, I probably wonder what's going on. Why does this dude got the shiesty on in the neighborhood? But anyways, I got the shiesty on because old school Bama's back. I'm getting Reuben Foster vibes from this Bama team. If you know who Reuben Foster is, you know. I'm getting Dante Hightower. I'm getting early 2010s, I guess I shall say, vibes from this Alabama team. We're getting back to hard-nosed, gutsy wins. We're going to go out there on the road, and we ain't going to score 40 points. We're going to score 30, because that's all. We rather punt the ball. Heck, in this A&M game, I started to think, I'd rather be on defense than offense. Our offense was pretty good in this game. Could have been better, but for the most part, I was pleased with it. But the defense, when they was on the field, I haven't been this confident in a Bama defense in years. When I say years, I'm talking about since probably before 2020, because even that 2020 year with Mac Jones, we were just outscoring teams. We're getting back to old school Bama football. And Shiesty back up, Matt. Lock in. Sorry. Like I was saying, if you didn't get us, and it's why everyone's criticizing Lane Kiffin so much. If you didn't get us earlier in the season this year or last year or the year before in these past 3 years, hate to break the bad news to you, buddy. Newsflash, buddy. I don't think you're going to get us. We're getting back to old school ball. And that's bad. That's a bad sign because there's not a lot of teams that can play defense the way Alabama's been playing defense. And here's the scary part. Scary part about all this. We're just going to get better and 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 better. The defense right now is great. I think by the end of the year, potentially, I don't know if we'll get there, but potentially, we can get to elite. Maybe, but right now, if you're a Bama fan, you got to be feeling on top of the world. I'm feeling on top of the world. Heck, and I'll be the first to tell you, I saw a lot of people commenting this and tweeting at me, oh, Matt, well, you picked against Bama. You picked A&M to win, and I did. And I gladly say I was mistaken. I'm happy I was wrong. But you see what? I tricked all of you. Reverse psychology. As cliche as it sounds, that was my thought process. Reverse psychology. You see, this year, my picks I've had some good ones, but for the most part, bad. Let's just be honest, they've been bad. So I was like, this is a must-win game for Alabama. This is a playoff spot on the line. You know what? Let me pick against Bama. Because if I pick Bama, you said I'm saying my picks have been wrong, then Bama's going to lose. But if I pick against Bama, we're going to win. So who is the real winner? I'm asking y'all. Sure, I was wrong on the pick, but I'm a Bama fan. So at the end of the day, I think I won. Let me know in the comment section. Sure, I guess you could say, oh, well, some of your credibility went down because you picked a game wrong, but I don't care about it. You can't predict. That's why we pick them, because it's fun, entertaining. Everybody's got different opinions. You don't know who's going to win the game. But I can tell you this much. Yeah, you better keep going, buddy. You don't want none of this. I ain't gonna lie. I saw somebody in a shiesty mask staring me down. I'd be pretty scared too. But anyways, that's all it was, guys. It was reverse psychology. After thinking about it for a couple hours, I was like, I made a good call on that. And I thought about it going into the pick. Really did. And for the rest of the country, man, you in for a rude awakening. Bama's just going to get better. They're just going to get better. Are we great right now? Absolutely not. We got a long way to go. But, man, oh, man, we're getting slightly better every single week. Ever since halftime on, the second half on of that Ole Miss game, I've started to feel like, man, if we're playing our A game, I don't know if anybody can beat us. And here's another thing for all these Bama haters out here. This was our toughest game remaining on the schedule at A&M, and we won it. Our next 3 games are at home against Arkansas, LSU, Tennessee. I'd say playing at A&M is a way harder game than those, especially the way LSU looks. Sheesh. LSU's defense, yeah, their offense is good, but I really ain't scared about LSU. This was the game that was crucial. We win it. Everything's in front of us. We lose it, season's over. Let's get it ready for next year. We got the Julian Sand 5-star recruit coming in. Different conversation for a different day. I was going to go upstairs to finish this video, but let's see what time it is. I think we just finished it here. To everyone out there, you messed up. To the college football world, you messed up. You woke up the beast. What did everybody say after the Texas game? And sure, yet again, yeah, I picked A&M to win this game. But I didn't give up on Alabama football. What did everybody do after the Texas game? Oh, heck, I heard thousands and thousands of rumors that Nick Saban was going to retire. And Nick Saban even had to address it. He was like, no, I'm not retiring anytime soon. Happens every year. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, Texas beat Bama at Bama. Yeah, they're going to lose 3 or 4 games. That's one. I did pick against Bama in this game. I'll admit that. But nowhere did I ever predict any time that Bama was going to lose 3 to 4 games this year. That's ludicrous, and that's ridiculous. For the people that thought Bama was going to lose 3 or 4 games this year, you don't know football. You obviously don't know Alabama football. Get the F out of here. Y'all don't understand how big this win was, man. Come here. Look me in my eyes. Y'all don't even have a clue. You don't even have a clue, buddy. Y'all don't even know. You couldn't get Bama at their weakest point. You couldn't get this team at their weakest point. Just wait. Who's going to beat us? Who's going to beat us? Let me know in the comments section. Who's going to beat us the rest of the year? Nobody's going to beat us. Every game from here on out is a win. And then you know what's going to happen. You know it's coming. We're going to meet Georgia and Kirby Smart in the SEC Championship. Jalen Milroe is going to get better every single week. And in Carson Beck, he's just I guess the Walmart version of Jake Fromm. Nothing special. He'll never be a Heisman contending quarterback. Not worried about him. Really not worried about Georgia because Georgia fans are honestly scared of Bama, and we all know this. They're terrified of Bama. They are cringing right now at the fact that Bama might make the SEC Championship. That is their biggest nightmare. They don't want any piece of Bama because they know when they play Bama, Bama could play their C- game and somehow pull it out. We've seen how it's gone in the past. I do want to say one more thing before we end off here. You know how Deion Sanders in Colorado, they do the whole we coming thing? Very similar for Alabama. We coming. And I don't want to sound corny when I say that, but I can't tell you guys, on a serious note, I really can't tell you enough how proud I am of this team. So many things went wrong in the second half. The refs tried screwing us over in the second half, and we didn't allow it. We said, nah. We're taking the game in our own hands. We had a goal line stand at the end of the game. Defense, immaculate. If you didn't watch the game, you're going to say, well, they gave up 29 and our offense put our defense in terrible positions multiple times. Our defense, so good. It feels good to get back to old school Alabama football. And if you're a Bama fan, let me know in the comment section if you're feeling the same way. I hope you are. I got tired last year of scoring 50 points a game. Of course, I'd love to, but I don't want to give up 50 if we're going to – I don't want to score 50, my bad, if we're going to give up 40. I'd rather score 30 and give up 20. I just love defense. You can count on it. You can't count on offense always, but you can count on defense. You know how Texas says, oh, we're back. No. They're never going to be back. We saw that. That's just like a crazy statement. But Alabama football, I'm stating it right now, October 7th. Is it October 7th? Well, I guess it might be. But anyways, it's the night of October 7th, heading into October 8th. We are back to old school Alabama football. To the rest of the college football world, this is your disclaimer and warning. You're being put on notice right now. Smoke them if you got them. I'm telling you, if Georgia isn't number one, I'm going to lose my mind. Are you... What? No, this can't be real. Am I getting... No way! No, I gotta be beat. I'm getting trolled, man. Is this real? I'm not even trying to be funny. We gotta be getting trolled. I don't give a crap if Georgia's got the 100th best strength of schedule. I don't give a crap. They've been the best team in the country and ain't even close. Did you watch Ohio State last week? 24-10. over sorry and sucky Wisconsin 24-10. And you think that team with Kyle McCord, he's been getting hated on by his own fan base, is the best team in the country? Come on, man. What are we doing? I don't even care about Washington being at 5. I just can't believe this. I'm so sick and tired of these nerds, man. Oh, well, strength of schedule. If you look at the analytics and stats, that's the worst part about 2023. That's all they talk about. They forget to talk about the actual game and the eye test. It's all numbers and analytics. Guess what? Not a single one of you watching this video, if Ohio State and Georgia play tomorrow, not one of you is betting your house on Ohio State. Not a single one of you. You're not. You can lie in the comment section and say you would, you're not. Everybody, I'll say this, because we're going to have some Ohio State fans watching. 90% of the people watching this video are betting on Georgia. And guess what? Everybody in that committee room, if they had a bet, and they're all rich, if they had to bet their mansion on Ohio State and Georgia, every single one of them is picking Georgia. But remember, strength of schedule. Get out of here, man. Have you been watching the same Georgia and Ohio State I've been watching this year? Nah, this done pissed me off. I'm going to have a bad Halloween now. It was going great, man. It was going great. Never, if you're a fan of any team, apologize for winning a conference game at home or on the road. And especially don't apologize for winning on the road. I don't care if it's to the worst team in the conference by 1 point. Never apologize for a win. Never apologize for that. However, before this game, when the rankings come out, go look at it. I reacted to it. It's on the channel. It's documented. I said Ohio State ain't the number 1 team in the country, okay? I already said that. I made that clear. And how they played against Rutgers, it solidified that. Granted, I don't know what Georgia's about to do, but I'd still say right now, Georgia is the number 1 team in the country. It's not even close. And here's the other thing, too. Everybody's like, is it Georgia or Ohio State? I don't even think Ohio State's look better than Michigan this year. There's something, when I watch this Ohio State team play, there's something off. I don't know if it's, well, I do know what it is. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know. It's the offense. The defense, for their standards, has been phenomenal this year. I'm going to give a little round of applause to the Ohio State defense. They've proved me wrong. I can't call them trash anymore because they're not trash. They played pretty dang good. We'll see what happens when they play Michigan. Now, if Michigan goes out there and steamrolls them by 40, I'm going to start calling them trash again. But until then, I'm going to say they're slightly above average. They look pretty good. I have no problem with saying that the Ohio State defense is good. Unfortunately for Ohio State, the 1 year in the past 8 years you got a good defense, this is the worst offense you've had in 8 or 9 years or so. I don't even know. I've lost count. And it's so weird because we're used to Ohio State having a really good offense and really bad defense this year. Somewhat vice versa. I wouldn't say their offense is bad. No. I'd say their offense is good, but we're just used to them being great and elite. That's the difference. I swear, man, if Ohio State is number 1, we're going to have a problem, man. I'm not going a 20-minute rant here. It's got to be Georgia. It's got to be Georgia, man. All right, what we doing? Let's go. Let's get this talking over with. You know they're going to hype it up. It's got to be Georgia. It's got to be Georgia. Again? How? 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 Oh, I really don't want to overreact. But how do you watch Ohio State struggle? Kirk! No, Kirk ain't. I was about to put a camera at Kirk. But seriously, how do you watch Ohio State struggle with Rutgers and watch Georgia have a dominating win over Missouri and say, yep, Ohio State with a quarterback who really ain't that great is the best team in the country? I don't get it. And here we go, these nerds. All these nerds right here about to sit up here and tell you, well, Ohio State has the best strength of schedule and record. Don't even get me started on that. Y'all know how I feel about that. See, freaking nerds, man. They're doing it again. Well, the strength of schedule of Ohio State and the strength of record is better. I don't care. Georgia's a better football team. How about that? Oh, my goodness, man. It's like that one meme off of SpongeBob where that dude's like, how many times do we got to teach you this lesson, you old man? And I really didn't want to get up here and scream tonight and just... Okay, guys, frantic live reaction. I did not expect to be doing this, but here we are, the Iron Bowl. Second it down and goal. It comes down to this, guys. Taking the jacket off. It's getting hot, man. Second down and goal. We got 3 plays to get in. 1:43 left. Get this out of the way. Oh, man. We got to score a touchdown. It comes down to this. Show you right here. No, well, that didn't get you the time. Okay. Take it down. 1:43 left in the game. Comes down to this, boys. We need 8 yards. You got 3 plays to do it. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. No! Freak. Oh my gosh. Snapper snapped it before. I knew that was going to cost us this year, man. I told y'all. We do that once a game, and I knew it was going to cost us in a big moment. And Jalen Milroe, yeah, he fell on it, but man, it'd been nice for you. So we got to get 30 yards. Oh my gosh, man. Look. Freaking snapper snapped it. It wasn't even ready. Freaking witchcraft, man. 3rd and goal. Comes down to this. From the 26. Are we even going to snap? We're just wasting clock. Come on, Milroe. Come on. Somebody get open. Come on, Milroe. Throw it. Come on, do something. What is he doing? He ran across the line. Oh, what is he? He ran across the line of scrimmage. I'm sure they'll call that. Yep. This whole drive just got messed up because of that. And we lose the down, I think, on that. Whenever you cross the line of scrimmage, we lose the down because that already happened once. We had a touchdown. Show y'all what's going on, where I'm at in this game, right there. Maybe it was a flag on them too or something. I don't know, man. I'm just done with this game. I don't think it's over until it's over, but if it's 4th down and 30, I mean, what are our odds of getting this? I just can't. Really, as soon as I set up my camera to do a live reaction, I'm feeling good, man. 2nd and goal. We snapped the ball 30 yards backwards, and Milroe fault. I mean, it's not Milroe's fault, but if he could just picked it up and thrown that away, that'd have been nice. Yep, illegal forward pass. I guess we're going to take a timeout here and draw up our best 4th and 30 play. You got to be kidding me, man. And no, I'm not mad at Milroe. I'm just mad about... Gosh. This is it, 4th and goal. We're really about to lose to Auburn, man. I hate to be that guy, but I mean, what's the chances of us getting this? Maybe we can get just throw it up. Can't cross the line of scrimmage, Milroe. Just throw it up. Maybe we get a PI. That's what I'm hoping for here. Let's get us a penalty. Because we need a penalty because we ain't got a call all day. And I know everybody's going to bring up, well, Matt, in the 1st quarter on the kickoff, y'all grabbed the dude's face mask. Dude, the Auburn player pushed our player into that guy in the first place. Okay? If anything, it's going to be offsetting penalties. Oh, my God. We ain't got a call all day. I swear, man, we lose this game, you might see Rage Monster Matt, man. I'm just tight. Bro, it's not supposed to end like this. But it is. I got to come to terms with reality. We're losing to Auburn, I guess. This is how our season ends. I wouldn't even be mad if we lost to Georgia. Here we go. Milroe, just don't cross the line of scrimmage. Just give us a chance, buddy. Please. Just give us a chance. And Auburn takes a timeout. Am I even recording? Oh, I am. Phone's blowing up. I done muted my notifications. It is, give you some context. 5:56. I can't wait for this thing to go off as soon as we lose. Oh my gosh, I just hate Auburn. I hate losing to them. I hate Auburn fans. They're so obnoxious. And this is what pisses me off about Auburn, man. I was about to say I don't really hate Auburn. I don't hate Auburn, so I apologize for saying. I hate how they react after the Iron Bowl. That's the only thing I hate. Because it's their Super Bowl. It's the only thing they live for. All right, at Alabama, we want to win championships. That's our goal at the beginning of the season. But Auburn, they strive to win an Iron Bowl. That's the difference in these programs. And there always will be. All right, 4th and goal. Come on, bro. Can we just get some luck? Can we get a call? Something? Please, football gods. Just give us a PI. All right, we're snapping the ball. 20 on the play clock. Stow it up, buddy. Stow it up. Give us a chance, Milrow. You got to throw it, man. He got it! Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Oh my gosh! What the crap? Oh my God! He got it! Oh my God! What? Is this recording? He got it! Am I recording? Oh my God. Oh my God. He got it. He did. He got it. Oh my God. He had the control. No review, no nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got my library. Dude, is this recording? Oh my God. I think it is. Okay. Unless we're having some technical. What the crap? Oh my gosh. Okay, make the extra point. Hold on. We got this big extra point. Wait, Auburn has no timeouts. Let's go. 1 second, it's over. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Look at her face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are they doing? Are they reviewing it? Okay, PAT. After PAT, I gotta reset the camera because I'm running out of time. You gotta reset it. Oh my, all right, extra point's big. Oh, because a block extra point, that'd be 2 points. Okay. Okay, good job, Reichard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm resetting the camera, guys, hold on. Okay, we're back at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I bet my phone's blowing up. Oh, everyone's calling me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. Until that clock hits 0, I'm not getting happy. Look at Saban getting happy. Oh my goodness. 1 stop. Come on, D. 1 stop. Dude, 1 stop. 1 stop. Look at the faces on the Auburn players. They can't believe it. Yeah. I was going to show you Isaiah Bond hit the flex on him. You know, me, I've been working out too a little bit. All right, that's a little cringy, but all right. It's not over. There's 30 seconds. Auburn get a field goal, man. Don't kick it out of bounds. It looks like it's in bounds. I actually hope they take this kick. Waste some time. Yeah, come on out, buddy. Come on out. Make a clean tackle. There we go. What an idiot. Why would you take it out? No late hit. No late hit. No late hit. No late hits. No late hits. Oh, here we go. What are we doing? Man, no late hits. Dude, we're winning. Back up. We got guys trying to swing. Back up. We're winning. Bro, let Auburn do the fighting. All right, they're fighting. We trying to play for a title, man. They ain't got nothing to play for. Bunch of scrubs over there. That's right, I mean it, you bunch of scrubs. You're playing in not the Iron Bowl, the Birmingham Bowl after this. Bunch of scrub-a-dub-dubs over there. 1 sack and it's over. 1 sack. Come on. Come on, D. No penalties. Man, we got guys throwing punches. Can they review that? Because we might... Kendrick Law will probably be thrown out of the game, man. He threw a couple punches there. Come on. All right, they're not reviewing it. We good. 26 seconds. Bro, if they tie this up, I'm be so mad. Dude, this is about to be the longest video ever. This is as raw as it gets, guys. 26 seconds. Peyton Thorne's got the ball. Can't show you too much. He'll try to copyright me. 1 sack, D. Get him, get him! Football! Pick it up! Safety! Safety! The clock's running. That's a safety. Bro, they did not get that off. Interception. Hold up, no flags. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Make sure there's no flags. Dude, did we just win? No way. Is it? Oh, I'm not. Dude, I gotta call my friend. I gotta call my friend. Dude, oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my gosh. No way. Dude, we won. Dude, we won. Dude, I got my live reaction to it. Dude, you're on the mic. You want to say anything to the mic right now? I got it up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting there and...
Well, hold on. Tell everybody. They can just hear through the mic. Tell everybody what you and your family saw.
Well, we saw a 4th and 30, and Dad looks over and goes, yeah, we got about a 0.5% chance here. I said, nah, I think we got about a 10% chance. He threw that crap up. Isaiah Bond came down with it. Woo!
Dude, that's what I said. Dude, you'll see it later on YouTube. I was already talking about how the season was a waste.
Make sure you get this on camera.
Yeah.
I not hear anything. I better never see the kick six again.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man.
Freaking year.
Dude, oh my gosh. I got to wrap up this video. I'm going to call you again later. All right, good win, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 4th and 30. Oh my gosh. Jalen Milroe, man, I never doubted you, bro. I love you, man. Bro, me and Jay, we talk a little bit. We don't talk a lot, just kind of like associates here and there. Well, not even probably associates. We probably sent back 4 messages and talked. Auburn fans are crying, dude. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Jalen Milroe, dude, I'm so proud of you, bro. I know you're going to be watching this video, man. I'm so proud of you, dog. Never doubted you for a second, man. I love this team, man. 16 for 25, 259, 2 touchdowns, 100 rushing yards. Let's go. On to the next one. SEC championship. We control our destiny. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I feel like I just got done playing. Dude, this might be better than the kick six. If we go on to win a championship, oh my God. Because remember, the kick six didn't amount to a hill of beans, Auburn fans, because you didn't win a championship. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just happy, man. I'm so proud of this team. So proud of this team, man. You don't deserve anything in this life. I don't believe that. So I'm not going to sit up here and say we deserve this. We earned it, whether you like it or not. Was that cringy? I didn't want it to come out. But seriously, we earned this win. Played a game. You know what to play the game was. I don't got to see it. Dude, this video is probably like 30 minutes long. Oh my gosh. I really thought we were going to lose after that. 31-yard pass on 4. You would think that would be something that Auburn would do in this game. But no, we did it. It just feels so good to come out on the victory side in a game in which we probably shouldn't have won. I do want to say this before we end it off. Auburn played a heck of a game. And I'll probably, we might make another video about this later tonight. Oh my goodness, man. What a night. Dude, now we need Florida. Florida, please. We need you. Dude, I can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Holy crap. So that means Oregon's going to be here somewhere. Let's see. No way you have Florida State ahead of Oregon. No way. No way. If they have Florida State ahead of Oregon, This entire list is just fraudulent. They did it. They think Florida State's better than Oregon and Ohio State? Man, what? Sorry, one of my friends said, what the crap, bro? Nah, bro, this college football committee, I can't take them serious. This is... What? Nah, am I being trolled? Clip up. As they show the Seminoles at number 4. This whole entire list, ranking, play, whatever you want to call it. This is just stupid. You think Florida State with their backup quarterback is better than Oregon and Ohio State? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. And look, I get it. They're 12-0. That's all fine and dandy. Great for them. If they went out, they should probably be in. Different conversation for a different day. Washington's at number 3 here. I'll show you that before I go on this complete rant and tangent. They got the Huskers. I said Huskers. Matt, you idiot. The Huskies at number 3. Congrats to them. But like I was saying, if they went out and you keep them in, I can't argue that, I guess. But the fact you have them right now ahead of Oregon, I don't even like them being ahead of Ohio State. But you got them ahead of Oregon? No way. If they play tomorrow, Oregon is a 11-point favorite. At bare minimum, in 1 and 2, you know it's going to stay the same. You got Michigan at 2. I ain't even going to show it to you. 4, 2, 3. And you know what? I'll give you my last 2 in. We'll do that at the... Do we got room at... Yeah, we got room at the bottom, don't we? And if we back it up a little bit... Yeah. If y'all can't see it, whatever. Here's my last 2 in. I still personally believe Georgia is a top 4 team. Tomorrow, if Georgia and Washington played, I'd put Georgia, or I'd pick Georgia in that game. My apologies. However, I'm not going to do that here because let's just be honest. There's no way Washington's getting left out, so there's no need for me to even try to act like, oh, Georgia's not getting in. So I'm not even going to pander to that, although I personally would still have them in because they dominated all year long. I'm just not going to get into that. I hope y'all understand why. We know Washington and Michigan are getting in. So with that being said, I'd say in whatever order, here's my last, we'll do them at the top, last 2 in, I would say. We'll do them at the bottom. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. So in whatever order, I'd say 5 Georgia, 6 Ohio State. Yet again, I want to emphasize this. I personally do not think Washington is a top 4 team, but they're getting in. I'd have Georgia in that 4th spot, but like I said, different conversation for a different day. You get the point. I got Georgia, Ohio State. They'd be my last 2 in. I don't think any people are going to argue with this, but here, my 1 seed is going to get a lot of people upset, and I'm okay with it. I don't expect you to agree with it, but it's what I truly believe in. At number 1, I got Texas. And I know. You're already running to the comment section right now. But Timothy and Bobby, I see you. I can smell you. You run to the comment section. Hold on. Just hear me out before you say, Matt doesn't know ball, Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. I know most people, every single one of you watching this video, you probably got Michigan at number 1. Everybody does. But the reason you have Michigan at 1 is because everybody does. You haven't actually thought about it, okay? Have you? Seriously, have you actually thought about it? Probably not. You're just like, oh, well, Michigan's undefeated, so I guess I got to throw them in there at 1. That's the problem. You're not actually evaluating what you see. Texas, especially the past couple of weeks, they have turned it on. There's not a hotter team in the country. Defense, fast, and elite. The difference with Texas is, and it's why they're my 1 seed, the defense is great. They give up chunk plays at times, but for the most part, I'd say they're great. They're fast. We saw it against Bama. They shut down Bama and Milroe, and ever since that game, Milroe has not been shut down. Defense is awesome. Love everything about them. It's an underrated part about their game. Their front 7 is insane, by the way. Don't get me started on them. But also, they may arguably have one of, if not the best offense in the nation. Quinn Ewers, when he is playing his A game, nobody can beat Texas. I'll say it right now. If Quinn Ewers plays his A game, and the defense does what they do, and they normally do, ain't nobody beating Texas. And of course, they have now what is the second best win of the year. And you could still argue it's the best win because it was at Alabama's home stadium. They beat Alabama by 10 points. And Alabama fans, I know you ain't going to like this. I know what you're going to say. Well, Matt, it was early in the year. Don't care. They still beat you. Well, me, because I'm a Bama fan, but I'm talking to my Bama fans, ironically. They still beat you. Texas is number 1 in my books. And plus, 2, it's not to discredit Michigan. Me putting Texas number 1 has nothing to do with Michigan. It has everything to do with Texas. They look like, to me, the number 1 team in the country. At 2 in my rankings behind Texas, this will also be extremely controversial, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to explain it to you. I got Alabama. I know what you're saying. Matt, what is going on? You had Texas at 1, now you got Bama at 2. Are you trolling me? No, I'm not trolling you. I'm being dead serious. Alabama, what most people is now saying, has the best win of the season. They beat the number 1 team in the country. Using the committee's logic, and Georgia was my number 1 team, so we agreed on that. If you beat the number 1 team, you got to go up there somewhere between 1, 2, and 3 because you beat what we thought was the number 1 team. And guys, it's relatively simple. I guess you'd say, what's the phrase I'm looking here? The not appeal. What am I trying to think? The argument for Alabama. There we go. It's so simple. They have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 top 25 wins. Think about that. Beat Ole Miss by 14 points. Beat Tennessee by 14 points. Beat LSU by 14 points. And most recently, put a cherry on top, they beat Georgia. Nobody thought they were going to win this game except for me and a couple of you watching this video that were also, doing the predictions and whatnot. Just your typical Bama fans. But anyways, the point is, Alabama's turned on in the later half of the season. And, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, they lost to Texas. Okay. Texas is Texas is a playoff team. Is that a bad loss? I don't think so. You think it's a bad loss? You lost to a playoff team. Because make no mistakes about it. No matter where you got Texas in your bracket, they're getting in. It's just a matter of what seed, probably the 3 seed. They're getting in. Once Alabama beat Georgia, it's like, yeah, they're getting in. Texas is getting the head-to-head. And I personally believe at this point in time, Texas is a slightly better team than Alabama. I'd have Texas at 1. I got Bama at 2. Bama's got to be in. It's not going to be a real legit playoff without Bama. And with that being said, at number 3, this one is not, it's not too controversial to me. Well, now, you know what? Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Nah. Not too controversial. I was going to change my mind, but decided not to. I got, at number 3, Michigan. Self-explanatory, they've won all their games, but it's not just that. I know, Matt, you just said it doesn't matter too much, to me at least. It's just how Michigan's played this year. They've been awesome. Oh, you can still see I'm in the way a little. They've been awesome. They beat Ohio State, one of the best wins this year. They've looked dominant. Outside of Georgia, you could argue and say they've been one of the most dominating teams. And the reason I have Alabama and Texas ahead of Michigan is because Michigan has played to say it's been weak would be understanding it, an extremely weak schedule up until this point. You beat Ohio State, that's all fine and dandy, but that's pretty much it. And you beat Penn State, but it's Penn State, who cares? I mean, they're never going to beat Michigan and Ohio State. And last but not least in my rankings, obviously if you can't fill in the dots here or fill in the blanks, I got Washington. No problem with that whatsoever. I was extremely wrong about them, and I already said that in last night's reaction video. I was wrong about them. They proved me wrong. They proved a lot of people wrong. Nobody thought they was going to beat Oregon, or at least not many people. And they did it. I think Washington is worthy of a playoff spot. Now, if it was up to me, which obviously it's not, I would put Georgia at number 4, and I'd have Washington at number 5, as far as it goes for best teams. But remember, you do also have to throw in there, this is a playoff, and you also have to have a small line of, okay, well, they somewhat deserve to be in there, if that makes sense. Washington won all their games. They won the conference championship. They beat Oregon twice. That just puts them over the hump for me when it comes to these rankings. But as far as, I guess you'd say a power ranking, I'd have Georgia ahead of Washington, if that makes sense. But as far as it goes for the playoff, I have no problem with Washington at 4. And I know what you're sitting there wondering. Matt, where's Florida State? That's a great question, my friend. I have an even better answer. They're not on here. Florida State is my... 8th ranked team. 7, I got Oregon. 8, Florida State. They don't go up. They don't go down. They're not very good without Jordan Travis. It's as plain and simple as that. That's what I think the rankings should look like. Will they look like this? Heck to the no. Texas won't be 1. They should be. They won't. Alabama won't be 2. Alabama might not even get in. So don't even get me started on that. Michigan won't be at 3. And Washington won't be at 4. I expect it to look exactly like this. Michigan, Washington. So you got Michigan 1, Washington 2. 3, you're going to have Texas. And 4 is either going to be the Cinnamon Rolls or Alabama. And who knows what these nerds are going to do. I'm going to remind y'all yet again, the criteria of this playoff is to put in the 4 best teams. If that is their criteria, then Alabama should be in. Nobody disagrees with that. Everybody on Twitter has even admitted it. Alabama is one of the 4 best teams. All right, there we go. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me show you what time it is. It is currently, wait, oh, there we go, yeah. It is currently 11:02 a.m., man, yeah. It's go time. It is go time. You know why I'm here. I know why you're here. We know what it's coming down to. The Cinnamon Rolls with their 3rd string, or maybe possibly Rodemaker comes back, but he's mediocre at best. Comes down to them. Texas, who else? Oh, yeah, Washington, Michigan, they're getting in, okay? And if you didn't see last night's video, here's my bracket. This would be my top 4. I think Texas is number 1, Bama 2, Michigan 3, and I honestly believe that Georgia, it's such a weird, let me turn this down. They're just showing, they're just talking, they probably won't even get into this till like 11:10, I assume. What time is it? I'll show you the time one more time. It is, yeah, my brother just texted me. Hold up, I don't know, focus. I don't know if you can see it, but he said hopefully in. It's 11:03. They'll probably get into it at 11:10. Now, getting back to this. It's such a weird conversation because it's best and deserving, right? Well, to me, the 4 best teams in the country is Michigan, Texas, Alabama, and Georgia. But do I think even, let's just say, Georgia deserves being in? No, because they lost the SEC championship. Because, like, to a certain degree, I will admit, yeah, you have to throw deservedness in there because Washington's getting in. But do I believe Washington's better than Georgia? No. I can't be the only one who thinks that. It's such a weird and tricky thing, and the committee's got a lot to take, or they did take a lot to look at. I assume these rankings are already in. Like, they've already done them. Yeah, they got to be if the show's about to happen. But to me, I'm not worried as an Alabama fan. It's relatively simple. We're one of the 4 best teams. If Florida, it's got to come down to this. If you want to say it's close, right? It's got to come down to this. All these multi-millionaire committee members that got these huge houses, you have to ask yourself this one question. If I were to bet my house on Alabama versus Florida State tomorrow, who am I picking to win the game? Exactly. Alabama. You're not picking Florida State with a backup quarterback. And Florida State fans, no matter what happens, or if you get left out or what, you probably should get left out. You probably will get left out. I hate it for you because you did everything you were supposed to do. You won every single game. But it's not just, there's not some hidden agenda against Florida State that people have. If any one of the top 8 teams, because let's be honest, it would have been a great year to have an 8-team playoff. And let me say this too. No matter who gets in, they're all great teams. Florida State's not great offensively, but defensively, they're one of the top teams in the country. It's just their offense. It's just so far behind. All right, look. Notable selection criteria. Hold up. Other relevant factors such as inability of key players. Oh, what do you know? Jordan Travis can't go. Exactly. Look, man, before I go showing that, back to what I was saying, though. It's not just Florida State. When Texas lost, if you keep up with my rankings I do on Twitter, when Texas lost Quinn Ewers, I immediately dropped Texas to 8 or 9. And I stated when he comes back, I'll bump him back up. Because Texas isn't the same team without Ewers. We know this. Same thing for Alabama. If Jalen Milroe went down with an injury, I'm taking Alabama probably out of my top 8 or 9. It's as simple as that. most teams, Georgia, most teams lose their starting quarterback, they're not a top 4 team. Now, granted some, and I think a good comparison for the committee is 2014 with Ohio State, right? Remember? Because a lot of Florida State fans are like, well, Ohio State, they got in with their third string quarterback, but here's the difference. Cardale Jones and Ohio State, they beat Wisconsin 59-0. You don't look like Ohio State with their third string quarterback, okay? Not Louisville. Florida State has looked pretty mediocre the past couple of weeks. I gave you the benefit of doubt for the Florida game because it's a rival matchup, but Louisville, it's Louisville, man. Enough said. They lost to a bottom feeder in the SEC. Louisville's not very good. But no matter, well, you know what? No, I'm just going to come out and say, if we don't get in, I will be pissed. I'm not too worried, like I said. We should get in. I'm not extremely worried. What time is it now? It's probably 11:07. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. They ain't going to get in these rankings soon. I'll be back. Well, I'm getting pretty excited. Can't wait to see Alabama at that number 4 spot. What is the debate? Florida State isn't even just not like a top 5. They're at number 8. In my rankings, I got them at number 8. It looks pretty good, yeah. I guess we'll try a new camera angle. Set it up right there, and I'm just going to sit down for these rankings. It is now, they're still talking. They probably won't do these till 11:25 because, you know, they're going to hype this up. That's interesting. Washington's not doing a watch party. I'm picking y'all back up. Look at this. Florida State has the 55th strength of schedule rank. Pitiful and embarrassing. Their best wins, LSU. We beat Georgia, man. We got to be in. Guys, to be honest, I'm done talking about this. I'm ready to see these rankings. Look, here's the last thing I'm going to say to the committee before they release these rankings in probably about 3, 4, 5 minutes. You have stated, Bill Hancock, the commissioner, it's in the handbook. The criteria of this playoff is to get the 4 best teams. I ain't even going to say anything more. You know when I said the best 4 teams, who popped into your mind. And the committee, you know who the 4 best teams are. So do your job. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm getting hyped. And I'll say it again. I hate it, Florida State fans. You're getting left out. But you're just not. Look, if Florida State had Jordan Travis, I'd sit up here all day and tell you, well, that's a top 4 team. Sorry, Alabama. But with their back, even if they get Rodemaker back, he didn't even complete 50% of his pass against Florida. Florida's awful. It's got to be Bama, man. Not too worried because I do believe Bama will get in. Committee, do your job, okay? Do your job. Kirby Smart, he, quote unquote, Georgia is one of the best 4 teams. Kirby, I'm sorry, buddy, but hey, I believe that, but y'all ain't getting in. Why is Georgia even on the screen? All right, that just ain't gonna happen. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Alabama-Texas argument. But even worse, because at least Alabama has a conference championship. Georgia, you don't even win your conference. I don't think Alabama should be ranked ahead of Texas because head-to-head has got to account for something. And also, if Texas would have looked like Florida State the past couple of weeks, I'd have said, oh yeah, Bama's got to get in over Texas. But that hasn't happened. Texas has dominated. You got to throw them in there. They're getting in. And I believe, I'm telling you right now, I believe Texas deserves to be ranked ahead of Alabama. Mike Norvell, quote unquote, I don't think there's a conversation. Look at this goofy goober, man. I don't think there's a conversation. In the bottom left, what an idiot. He knows. He knows. And here's my thing. The committee messed up last year. I told everybody last year. It's coming up. Oh my gosh, it's coming up, guys. Probably be a commercial. I told everybody last year, Alabama did not deserve to be in the playoff, right? We didn't deserve to be in. TCU deserved to be in. They won all their games. Of course, they lost in conference championship, but who cares? They went undefeated. But I also stated, remember, Alabama is better than TCU. Okay? And I get TCU beat Michigan and whatnot. That's just because Michigan had a huge blunder. But just committee, you messed up last year. All right? Well, you know what? I changed my mind. I ain't going to say they messed up last year. TCU should have got in. But I'm just, it goes back to this, it's a weird conversation because who's better last year, Alabama or TCU? Alabama, but Alabama didn't deserve to be in, and I'm a Bama fan, I'll tell you that. We shouldn't have got in. We lost 2 games. We didn't even win our conference championship. This year, that's a different story, man. And everybody's gonna, okay, here's my argument to Florida State fans. Here's my argument, because all they're saying is undefeated, undefeated, undefeated. Well, in that case and scenario, I guess we should put Liberty in. That's how you debunk that argument. Just because you go undefeated, it doesn't matter. We're evaluating the 4 best teams. Okay? Okay, let me put it to you like this. It's the equivalent of if you're playing, let's say you play one-on-one with your 8-year-old brother and you go 12-0. You beat him 12 straight times. And I go one-on-one with LeBron James. I'm just saying theoretically speaking. And I go 10-2. Yeah, you're undefeated, but look at who I was playing, LeBron James. I went 10-2. Oh, 2 minutes. Wait, resumes? What is this? Like I was saying though, 10-2 against LeBron, that's the analogy y'all should be using. 10-2 against LeBron is way better than 12-0 against your 8-year-old brother. The bottom, wherever it is. Can't show too much. Don't want to get copyrighted. 2 minutes. It says resumes. I don't want resumes. I'm here for the rankings. Let's get it. What time is it? Update you on the time. Holy crap, we're wasting time. Let's go. Time is it? 11:17. 11:18. All right, commercial ending in 6. It says resumes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, are we getting into the playoff or what? Committee. I'm going to say it one more time. Do your job. The criteria of the playoff is to put the 4 best teams, regardless of record. Do your job. Do your job. Coming up next, college football playoff revealed. Let's go, man. Good gosh almighty, guys. Give you a perspective on time, 11:21. Let's go, man. Let's go. Reese Davis says last year the 4-team playoff. Sit down. Ain't nothing to worry about. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what they show. They'll probably show number 1 first. Yeah, there we go. Michigan at 1. I'm sitting down for this. That's where I watched the game at. It was my lucky chair. All right. Michigan at 1. All right. 2 is going to be Washington, we know. Shout out to Michigan fans. Clap it up to Michigan. You earned it. Yeah. Enough said. Congrats to Michigan fans. Great season, 13-0. Great season. Beat Little Bro State for the 3rd straight year. Washington, yep, number 2. 3 is going to be Texas. We know how this is going to go. 3 is going to be Texas. 4 going to be Alabama. I'll show y'all. Well, they're probably going to show. I'll show you Texas is going to be a 3. Ain't nothing. I mean, I know what the committee going to do. Texas is going to be a 3. Then we're going to have Alabama at number 4. Same thing. Shout out to Washington fan base. My apologies. Great season, 13-0. A lot of close. There it is. Texas at number 3. We know what's next. Alabama coming up next at number 4. It's not even debatable. You know who the best team is. And here's my thing. Ask a Michigan. This should be your thing. Ask a Michigan fan. Who would you rather play? Florida State with a backup quarterback or Alabama, SEC champion with Jalen Milroe, Heisman contending quarterback? Enough said. Every Michigan fan is praying right now that Florida State gets in. Hey, Texas, I'll clap it up for y'all. Great season. You beat us by 10 on our home field. I think Texas is a heck of a... Hey, they're number 1 in my ranking, so... I like me some Quinn Ewers. Like that with Texas. I assume they'll go 6-5. 6 is going to be Ohio State. 5 is going to be... It should be Georgia. Or, no, 6 might be Georgia, yeah. 6 should be Ohio State, 5 should be Washington, and 4 should be, what, I'm gonna just shut up. All right, resume comparison. Here we go. We got Bama, Georgia, and Florida State. It's not even close. Bama just beats Florida. Alabama has a better resume, better analytics, better everything, and last but not least, they have their starting quarterback. Okay? Florida State's even if you want to say, well, Matt, Rodemaker's going to come back. Rodemaker's mid at best. He's not very good. Okay, mid at best. Who's next? They're going to show 6, right? Oh, I saw Georgia. Bro, I saw Georgia come up. I thought that was the 4th spot. I was about to say, what? Show y'all one more. Sorry, Georgia, you didn't win your game. Wait, Ohio State doesn't count. Oh, I guess Ohio State would be 7. All right, guys, it comes down to this. Well, they're going to talk about this for a little bit. Yeah! Let's effing go! The committee got it! We ain't talking about! Let's go! I knew they wouldn't mess up. They don't mess up. I told y'all wasn't worth. They don't put a real team in. Let's go! Let's go, man. Let's go! They call me crazy. Man, you're delusional. Shut up. Matt knows. Yo, hold on. Let's go, boys. We're in. That's all we need. What's the chance? They done effed up now. They done put a real team in. I got to crank up the tripod. Get us back. I got to say, whoo. I told you at the beginning of this video I wasn't worried, so don't act surprised. And I know what you're saying. Well, Matt, you're going crazy because we're in, okay? Let's go. Just because I think we should be in, it doesn't matter till these. Shout out to the nerd. Oh, camera's not level. Is that better? That's better. Shout out to the nerds, man. Y'all did something right. You're still nerds. I'm still giving you a wedgie probably, but shout out to the nerds. They got it right. You messed up all year long, but you did something right. They don't messed up. They put a real team in. I tried telling Florida State fans you're not getting in. Woo-hoo-hoo. Booger McFarland's so upset. Booger McFarland, shut up. All right, I don't know why you think Florida State should be in, they shouldn't. Florida State, hey. All right, let me calm down. I know I'm getting all excited. Let me wrap this video up. On a serious note to the Florida State fans, the Cinnamon Roll fans, I genuinely feel bad for y'all. And I know y'all don't like me. There's just, Florida State fans haven't liked me for a very long time because they think I have some hidden agenda against their team. I just don't. But I genuinely feel bad for y'all because you did everything you're supposed to do. You won all your games, but at the end of the day, you're playing with, yesterday, you're playing with a third-string quarterback who couldn't, it's not that he couldn't even complete passes. He's throwing them 10 yards in the dirt short. It would have been bad if y'all would have got in. You should actually be thanking the committee that you didn't get in. Now, of course, if I was a fan of the Cinnamon Rolls, I'd want to get in to at least have a shot. But you got your backup quarterback, man. You shouldn't have got in. It's saying if Alabama was playing with Ty Simpson, which is our backup quarterback, to give you context, I wouldn't put us in. Okay? And injuries, you got to take them into account. You got to. The committee got it right. To everyone that was commenting on my videos yesterday saying, Matt, Alabama's not getting in. Well, I'm not even going to say it. I could be a little disrespectful and smart alecky here, but you know what? I ain't going to say it. I just leave it at this. If you think Florida State's better than Alabama, you're delusional, and you should probably quit watching college football. You should probably go watch golf or table tennis or something else. I don't care about deserving. The only analogy you need is Liberty went undefeated, okay? And they have their backup quarterback. We're in. They done messed up. They put a real team in. the playoffs. Woo! Let's go. Shout out to the nerds. They got it right. I could sit up here all day and talk about this, but number one, this video's already been way too long. And number two, I need to get this uploaded because I know y'all want to see this. I mean, because if we wouldn't have got in, this might have been my most viewed video on the channel, but it don't matter. We're in. Shout out to Alabama. And also, shout out to Michigan. Congrats to getting in. Washington, Texas. I like all these fan bases. I like most fan bases, but I've always liked the Michigan fan base. Washington, Texas, Alabama. Ooh, what about this? I just thought about this, guys. You know what? This is a good leading up to Alabama and Texas playing again in the championship. You know how this story is going to go. Alabama and Texas are going to play in the championship, and Alabama's going to win on a walk-off field goal, and they're going to carry Nick Saban off into the sunset, and he's going to retire. That's how this story ends, isn't it? Wow, we're really living in a simulation. Shout out to the nerds. They got it right. Florida State fans, well, y'all have been very disrespectful to me, very hateful to me the past year or two, and I don't hold it against you. I feel bad for you. You won all your games and didn't get in, and I'm wishing you the best of luck next year. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. Let me know your thoughts down below about that.